Oh, it's on. Good morning, guys. As usual, at the same place. And today's video is not about where am I going, but today's video is about a lot of people have been asking me, especially the one who picked up cycling recently, how to complete their first 100 kilometers ride. Well, it's simple. There are a few basic things that you need to keep in mind before going out on a long distance ride, such as 100 kilometers or 150 or 200. And this video is for people who have picked up cycling recently. It's not for the people who've done BRMs to do 200, 300, 400, 600 kilometers brevets. It's not for those people. Those are already professionals. I don't need to tell them anything. Okay, so the first thing that we got to take care of, just supposing that you have a long distance ride, probably so let's say tomorrow. Okay, so today just take out your bike for a small ride, not much, but I would say like 5 to 10 kilometers, in order to check that the brakes are working fine, both them, suspension's okay, your gear shifting is fine, everything is perfect, including the tire pressure. So just make sure that you do the small ride evening before, probably an afternoon before the next day when you're taking this long distance haul. Just make sure everything's okay with your bike, okay, and then head out. It's important because you don't want to get into trouble the halfway through when you would not have a lot of assistance. And this especially happens in brevet, where you are not being given any external help, so all that you've got for the help is you yourself. Okay, so just make sure that your bike is okay, perfect condition to take this 100 kilometers ride. First step. Secondly, just make sure that you don't go out empty stomach. I mean, bananas, dead fruit, of anything, dry fruits, anything that gives you energy, instant, have it, and then also keep something on the way. So for example, I stick with bananas. They're like easily gettable anywhere where you go, especially in India. You get these. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up this is gonna be my second tip. Okay, so make sure that you eat. Do not ride empty stomach. That's a big no. Okay, so I'm gonna finish off this banana and I'll be back. Just give me a couple of minutes, okay? Now, one important tip, guys. Just make sure that you carry 2 water bottles. Okay, I just keeping one because because of the fact that I've been doing long distance hauling for quite some time now, and I know how much water to consume within each hour. Okay, so just make sure that you got plenty of hydration. You don't want to drop in the heat of India, because we just don't have heat. We've got a mix of heat plus pollution. Okay, so make sure that you got plenty of hydration support. Okay, the third tip is, of course, you gotta start early in the morning because of the fact that the weather, it's just not dependable, and you don't know what kind of weather you're riding into. So just make sure that you ride early. You start early, let's say about 3:30, 4 o'clock, and in about 4.5 hours you're gonna complete a maximum 5 hours you're gonna complete. So be back by like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning when the heat is not much. Okay, so the next important thing before you even begin your ride is to warm up. Okay, just don't get under the saddle and then pedal. You're gonna have a lot of muscle pain and post your ride. Okay, so make sure that you're warmed up and your muscles are like a little warmed up for this 100 kilometer haul. It's very important because a lot of people I find who haven't done the warm up before the ride, they usually suffer with a lot of muscle pain, muscle pull, and it's obviously important to stretch yourself a little bit as well after the ride. So make sure that you cover these 2 points: warm up before and warm down after the ride. It's important. Okay, I'm gonna do some stretching myself now. Give me a second, guys. Okay, one very important fact, try and ride with your group, because if you go solo, I mean, you have to be like completely off the chart. You gotta be nuts to go solo on your first 100 ride like me. I still remember when I bought my first bike, I went to Jaipur to Pushkar. That's 140 kilometers. That too solo. So you gotta be nuts if you are planning something like that. Else, if you think you're gonna get bored or probably need a little help, try and ride with your local bicycling group. Get few members and do the 100 kilometers with them. Okay, so in that way you're gonna have a lot of company. You won't get bored on the ride, and of course it's gonna be a lot of people, so you can keep on talking the entire way, and that way the distance doesn't feel like it's like seriously 100 kilometers haul. It just feels like it's around 50 or 60 kilometers, because you talk to your friends, you keep on talking, and that way the time doesn't kill you. That's the most apt way of. Finally, last, and this is what I do. I don't know how, there must be like multiple strategies with other riders, but I usually break my long distance ride into equal halves of 3. If it's 100 kilometers, if it's more, I might even give more intervals, more break intervals rather. So if it's 100 kilometers, I try to go like 40 kilometers in stretch, and then do another 30 kilometers. Okay, and the last 30 are gonna be like a tough assault on your senses, on your physique. So make sure that you ride slow, ride with your buddies, and if you're going solo, make sure that you stick to the schedule, and do not take break for more than like 5 minutes, because once your body cools down, you're gonna like again have to like warm it up, and that takes away a lot of energy. Okay, so 3 intervals, that's what I do. 100, you can do 4, you can do 2, whatever your stamina is. So I usually do like 40 and then 30 and then 30 to finish off. Okay, so that's the last tip. And once you're done with your ride, come back home, enjoy a couple of beers because you've earned it. Just make sure that you follow this video and try the tips and advice that I gave in the next long distance ride that you're doing. In case you like the video, please give a thumbs up and share with your friends, the new one who recently picked up cycling, so this video might help them. This is based on my personal experience, and I am sure it's going to help you guys out in getting your first 100 kilometers. Okay, so the sun's coming up. I need to get back to my home because of the fact that I work as well besides cycling. So I'm gonna go back home, and keep watching to my videos, and I'm gonna be putting up a lot of cycling stuff in near future. Okay. I still got like about 26 odd kilometers to cover to my home. Okay, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.